What's up, everybody? It's Robert with Trolling in Paradise back in our album review. Today I'm reviewing the new album from Moonspell-Far from God. A little note here, this is my first time ever sitting through a Moonspell album. Anyway, I gotta go who they are. They're a Portuguese gothic metal band from Lisbon, Portugal. Been around since the 90s. Formed in 1992. Their first album came out in 1995. The lineup is Fernando Ribeiro. He is the vocalist and one of the original members. Obviously, the other original member left is Pedro Paxo. He's the keyboardist. He's been with them since 1992 as well. He and those two guys are the only original members left in the band. Ricardo Amorim on guitars. He's been with them since their second album in 1996. Aries Pereira on bass. He's been with them since Memorial in 2006. And Hugo Ribeiro, who is of no relation to Fernando. He is their drummer. He has been with them since their last record from 2021, Hermitage. He joined in 2020 following the departure of the original drummer, Miguel Gaspar. Miguel Gaspar quit in 2020, and then right before the recording of Hermitage began, and then Hugo got on board, and just as they were beginning to record, that's when the pandemic struck, and Hermitage came out in February 2021, and the band couldn't even do any shows until 2022 because all the festivals in Europe got canceled that year, and they had to wait till 2022 to do the festival shows because those were axed because of COVID. And then they did a string of anniversary shows, which they are planning to do for their first 3 albums up through the next few years up till 2028. And yeah. So anyway, here we go. Far From God is their 13th album original material that dropped 2 days ago on July 3rd on Napalm Records. Second album with Hugo on drums, who joined before the recording of Hermitage. Anyway, I'm going to go over the track listing. There are 8 songs. Cross Your Heart is the opening song, and that was the second single. And yeah, really cool music video. Sounds like a mix between Nevermore and Sisters of Mercy. And Fernando kind of sounds a bit like the late, great World Dane of Nevermore. Far From God is the first single and title track. It starts out with some keyboards and some whispered spoken parts. And some vocals that sound similar to Peter Steele of Typo Negative as well throughout the whole thing. Biblical is the third song. This one has a bit of a Tool vibe with the drumming. Kind of sounds similar to Danny Carey, and Fernando trying to sound like Maynard James Keenan as well. Next is The Great Wolf in the Sky, and the third single that just dropped last week, actually. This one has Alicia Nerjo. She is a violinist from Spain. She plays the violin on that song. And they released a lyric video for it too. Your Promise of Light. Really good one as well. That one also sounds really cool. That's where we start delving into some really dark, gloomy territory, sounding similar to bands such as My Dying Bride and Swallow the Sun. For the Love of Mortals. This one gives me a bit of a Paradise Lost vibe with the vocals. And Fernando is sounding a little bit like Nick Holmes on there as well. If you don't know, Nick Holmes is a singer for Paradise Lost. There's also some Bauhaus vibes on some of the songs as well. On the first 2 songs. Especially with Fernando trying to sound like Peter Murphy, the vocalist of Bauhaus. Our Fear in the Fall is the shortest song in the album. And this is where we go real deep into the My Dying Bride territory with the tempos and the singing, which kind of sounds like Aaron Stainthorpe, the original singer of My Dying Bride, who just quit the band last year, actually. And Reconquista. The longest on the album is 6 minutes 11 seconds. Is the closer. And this one, going a bit on, continues the same vein with the My Dying Bride sound, with a bit of Swallow the Sun in there as well. Yeah. I think this was a really good album. I'm gonna, it's 9 out of 10. I think it's a great album from start to finish. Definitely going to hit the year-end list for me this December. Already on the second half of the year now, after last week doing the best albums of the year so far video. As for this month, I am looking forward to the Rolling Stones album and the new Shania album as well. Excuse me. And yeah. So yeah, I'm trying to get back on track a little bit here. Ugh, excuse me. That's going to do it for now. I'll see you later.